Okay. From where we stopped, the I lost the what's it called name of the minister and the picture. So I just want to make sure on that one. But then I believe we understood up to that point. Let me just get another image to replace that. So why that is still my file manager is still loading. So let me just this down part will pick up clues from here. I'm going to draw something. Let's give it a now. If you look at this color closely, you see that there are one color here and there's two color here. That's two colors. So this is a fountain fill. So I'm going to come here to properties. I'm going to come to now point when you want to fill a bucket with water. So that is now that's fill. This is outline. This is transparency and stuff like that. So let's go for this is a uniform fill, no uniform, same thing. This is fountain, that is two type. This is and so on and so forth. This is what we are using. So you see that this is a fountain. So you see that this is the two colors. Let me enlarge it so we can see it clearly. So this is two colors, color black and color white that we are seeing here. So we want to give it these two colors. So I'm going to click on this point. See the color here. I click on that, and I click on this eyedropper and pick this color, and it applies it automatically. So this other one too, I have to drag like this so that I can okay. Now pick on the other end. I pick on this, I pick on that, and pick on this like that. So it will give me exactly what is here. Might not be as sharp as that because no, I picked the color, but it would absolutely give me what I wanted. So that's concerning that. Okay, I'm trying to close that in. Okay. Now, at times you might want to make the fill up and down. You can just go ahead and turn it. You see, so it is turning because I'm turning it around. But let's leave it the way it was, or anyhow, let's leave it the way it is like this. Let's leave it to my like that. Good. Okay, that's that. So in this now, let me see if I can now. I would do not leave your designs with outlines, please. Do not. All right. So now look at this my logo. This logo here is not showing properly because it is on a not it's also on a dull background. So I'll bring in this cloud. I'll just drag it in. See, it was just creativity that is bringing all this now. Just boosting, just thinking, um, thinking. Wow, wide, not just stereotyping my thinking to one point. So let me see if my family has loaded finish. Okay, it's loaded, but it's not showing my images, so I can't really. Let me enlarge it and see. View by large icons. All right, all that is loading. Let's try and fix this with a theme or something. Let's say 30 days, like that other man said. Okay, we're also going to check um we're also going to check what's this thing called now. We're supposed to check. Excuse me for that. I don't want to be distracted, but okay. We also want to check how to get fonts. Yes, that's it. But for now, I'll show us that one definitely. Maybe as time goes on. Let me just try and see how that goes now. Turn on my internet. Turn on my internet, and I don't know my internet, and okay, let me just see. Okay, let's just use the dating mode so that it will be faster. Please permit me to just preview that. I was just trust that and get that over with. Then we just easily download another model because I don't know what's wrong with my file manager that is not displaying the images properly. So let's just make use of let's download that one. All right. Thank you for staying through all through till now. I believe you have learned one or two things. We're almost done with tonight. The next class will be on on um another. Well, we'll continue and see how far God will bring us. All right. So I'm trying to okay. Let me connect that. Okay. We opened what's the font the other time. Do we remember? Yes. So let's go back to what's the font. So no internet is there already. So I'm just going to refresh. All right. It's now loading. We also made use of. Okay, I wanted to download a model. Okay, let's. Yeah, I'm plugging Pinterest also. Pinterest also. Let's see how fast that would be. Uh, and network is not. I think when it's getting late like this, network just begin to really fluctuate, which is not very good for us. Now let's just keep on doing what we can do without the internet. So once the internet is restored, we would go ahead and continue that. So let's say this is a 30 days um 30 days challenge. That's what we're going to write there. 30 days challenge. So I'm going to pick a font that looks like that, but not exactly it. So I have my font. Let's use this first one. Okay, 30 days. Now we can use in margin colors. Red and black, they are very good combination, yes, but don't put red, black on red. Why? It is good, very beautiful, but it's not sharp enough. Let's change it to white and see how the red came out properly on white. So let's go to Control G, 30 days training. So that's that. Now we see how there's a bit of curve here. We're going to look at that also now. So I'll just draw a circle, an arc, and put it the other way. Because not a complete circle, an arc. A circle is perfect. It's not a perfect circle. So just drawing an arc over this place just to illustrate what we want to do. Okay, so now click on the circle. I come to text and I go to fit part text to part. So I click on it now. Now I can copy this guy, Control X, and so I'll go to click on the circle again. Excuse me. But click on the circle again. Click on text and fit text to part and Control V. Now we see that has given that off. Now I can now enlarge it to the best of my knowledge. How far I want it to go. Okay, that's too much. Then my centralization is very important. I'll make it centralized. And let me see if I can make it bolder than that. Okay, it doesn't have any bolding. Let's see, we can do this. Let's try that geometria. Okay, good. Okay, not too bad. Now, we cannot obviously leave the circle here like that. We have to take it off. So you double click on the circle. Now, once you click on the circle to click together with the text. But once you double click on the circle, it will remove the text, then you can delete the circle. You see that? So I can it's still loading. All right. So you can easily reduce that. And I'm not liking the now one of the things that you must look trying design is that it is your eye, it's what you tell it to do that it's going to do. It's just a robot. The computer is just a robot that yields to our command. So what you tell it to do, it to do. So the design of if laptop does not know that design is fine or is not fine, It's what you give to it that give back to you. So I don't like how the space within them is too much. I'm going to close up the space. There is what we used yesterday, if you remember. Those of us that have been watching the classes and attending the classes also. And I also don't like the way it is short. It's because you have not been able to get access to it. That's why I've not been able to, you know. Um, so let's just, I don't know, my stem is really hanging now. Just bear with us, okay? That's that. So we are going to look at the how to get fonts and maybe in other videos. So just sit among maybe when we are doing a lot of CorelDraw, Pixel Lab and Canva. I'll match the two together. You understand? If you understand this one, you understand that one. It's quite very straightforward. I just want it together and let us go with that. Okay, so let's go back to Evogria that we use for this. So we're going to use also. It's not very good, but I think I like the length. You can use impact. Let me use impact. Impact is a very solid font I used for a very long time before I left it alone again. So let's use size 70. Let's use size 90. All right, I think I love that. Now I want to close up that gap first from it. The gap, I feel the gap is too much. So I want it closed up, and I'll just go to this AV that we see here, AV, just to close up space, and that's the quality range kenning. I'll give it minus 20. Let's see how it does. Okay, okay. So drag it to the center. It's okay. It's scattering already because I should have done this kenning before I curved it. So I'll leave it like that. That's just I've shown us what we could, do some kenning. Meanwhile, I can also edit it. Yes, I can. So I'm just going to reduce the size a bit. Okay, no. I'll go to bitmaps, text, fit to parts. Then once I click on, all right, I think what we ought to, we have this could not be done again yet now. Also, we have to delete this and restart using that circle. That circle is what you can use to edit this right now. I don't want to go back there, but so you can just try to manage it with what we have here. So at this training on, I'm going to use on design. So remember how we did that other one, the curve, then we can just do it again. I don't have the time to go through that. All right, so can you see that is really making sense as we are going forward? So I think I'm just going to use an image. I think I hope I'm able to recognize it. Okay, let me check from one of my past designs if there's something I could use. There are some designs that are not yet completed. There are some that I just have to I'm sorry, please just permit me to find one that I can make use of. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can just get a model picture. I couldn't get that one again. Deleted somehow. So again, if I could get someone else, another one. Okay, this will not fit into it. This will not fit into it. All right, let's use this man. I think that's the best we can use so far. Okay, we good. Control V, Control P. Now we're going to be using this guy, but now you see that he's not facing. He's facing this side. It's not the best. So I want him to, jump to this other side. And this other part, one beautiful thing about shape 2 is that If you use crop, you can't get it again. But once I use shape, I can enlarge it back and say, okay, come back to your former position to see that. So let's put this guy on this. I can flip it. Make it as he's looking at the how we see that 30 days training on design, blah blah blah. So I'm going to just put him here, and crop him out. Crop the excess parts. Remember the two style editors also that we can use. That's the box style, but this one is still better. Why can always restore it. So I'm just trying to it's not like I have something I want to do on my mind. I'm just putting my creativity to work, and that's what a graphic designer needs. You must be very very creative. So okay, and at times like this morning when I was trying to put some work together, I had a creative block. Creative blocks happen. Like you just have to leave whatever you are doing and come back to it later. So let me see. Okay, I'll just copy some things and put it there so we can end this part. Then we are going to this design that we just finished designing. We'll do it again in Canva and Pixel Lab. So I'm almost done with this one. Okay, now I would zoom in. I will input all of this. I'll just input it. It's something you can easily type. Control V. I just input it here and probably give it black color. Yes, I'm going to shift it up. Then I'm going to come back to the design. I want to take something else. Take this guy, Control C, and I'm going to put it here. So that's the price and everything. It's here. Let's do it a black color also. Then let's shift it down or somewhere around like that. Yes, now you can see that. You can see that. See, it's really something that you can put out there and say that yes, this is what I did. Now, finally, this is one thing that you can do. See this guy here? I downloaded it. I just found it online. I downloaded it and I'll put it here. Now, if you look at this thing very well, you'll see that it's somehow faint, somehow. So I'm going to okay, remove it now. If you look at this now and look at this part, it's that overlay. Now this is how it looks like normally. This is how it looks like normally. So if I say I want to put it over my design like this, it would definitely cover up everything. I won't see anything again. But since that's not what I want to do. I want to just give it a look to my design. So I'm just going to come here and say overlay, and can we see the little beauty added to it? Now if I'm seeing that okay, I'm not liking the effect it's giving on this guy's face, I can highlight the guy and bring him out of it. So for example, let's say guy, I don't like as the look on your face, mark promote you. I'll just do what? Bring the guy, Control X, Control V, bring this guy back, Control X, Control V, and P. You see? And if I want this thing to cover this guy, this red stuff, so we could do that also. Just put this order behind. Okay, we have to just bring this back up, Control X, Control V. Then I'm trying to highlight this only this guy, but I think it's not highlighting because of Control G. So try and always group your materials, your work to help you control. So just remove this guy, put him back, put him on top, and just arrange it. And it's not even showing the effect. It's not really showing on this final thing. So I think does not really matter. So you can leave like that. And now one last thing you should do is highlight. Okay, is this borderline? If you export with borderline, it will give your design some kind of look that is not very perfect. So export without borderline. So I light now and remove the borderline. Then I can Control E and it would export it. Export. After I used to save the name. So it will load and show us what the outcome looks like. So let me show what the outcome look like. So that's what our outcome look like. Now you see that it's having some white kind of stuffs. If I'm not the one only one, okay, you cannot see that page. Let me show us. Okay, it only shows that page, but I'm trying to export it, but it's still showing some parts that I don't like. So I'm just going to ensure that what I'll do in that case is ensure that now see all this white space here. What is causing is that they are not perfectly aligned. So although at times I export like that, then I now recrop it because I don't know where the mistake actually came from. But to get the mistake come from, just try to just align everything back, look at the size and just put them back in shape and you are good to go. So you see how we stole like an artist. We were trying to design this, but because we couldn't get the exact resources and stuff like that, we had to go back and come up with something even much more amazing. I don't want to say it's much more beautiful because beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. And I'm not who am I to judge my own work except someone says from outside that's okay, this is what you have done, what you have done, and stuff like that. I also have boss in this works, and we keep learning every day. So that is that concerning tonight's class. No, not tonight's class. We are going straight into using phone for the for design. So just give me, you see now, I'll just export this and I'll ensure that it's one way or the other gets to us when they are sent to us through our mail. But this is just a sample flyer. It's not going to be anything. So sample. Don't mind the spelling. I think I made a mistake in the spelling. So that's that concerning that. We see how it came out beautiful. So let's go on ahead to using um phone for design. This time around, I'll be sending all the things that I've used for this design straight to my phone because there is no point of me trying to download all these things again since I have them already on my phone. So give me a minute to connect my phone with my PC so that I can share my screen with my um laptop and you can also get access to it. So that's that for tonight. If you want to save your documents, just Control S. The screen may not show that now. It is not showing it, but Control S and save as CorelDraw. Show you CDR. I'm saving it as training. So in case you want this file, I can make it available to you. Training. Okay, it's done. So I'm just going to close down all of this. Let's close down all of this. Okay. No. Now I talked about restoring designs. Now all these untitles you are seeing here, my system went off at some point and I didn't save some work, so it restored it to the place that it saved it to for me. That's one of the beautiful things that CorelDRAW also does and some other design apps. So I'm going to be sending, first of all, they are seeing a blank space now. Let me make you see my face properly. All right, so I know we are seeing, okay, as we go ahead, I really hope we are learning one or two things in this design, this training. Our assignments, our project will come to us tonight by the special grace of God. As what's it called? Will be coming to us by the special grace of Almighty God tonight. We'll see it tonight. If we are not getting it tonight, we're getting it tomorrow morning. And I want us to work on it within 1 week. 1 week it's a whole lot of time to just work on a project. So I'm trying to connect my PC to my phone to my PC so we can go ahead and design through Canva and phone.